Hey guys, so today we're going to be changing the oil on the TT, and we're also going to address the check engine light. If any of you saw in my last video, there are just a couple small vacuum leaks that we're going to be fixing today. So here we have everything that we're going to be using to do this today. We have Castrol GTX oil. It's not the best oil and it's not full synthetic, but it's much cheaper. And then we have a Wix filter, something to collect the oil, a funnel, and a socket. So now let's go underneath the car to see what parts we need to start changing the oil. So every car is going to be different, but here's my drain plug right here on the back of the oil pan. Okay, so the drain plug is where the oil is going to be coming out of, and then you also should be changing your oil filter, which is back here, every time you change your oil. So if you don't know, if you drive your car normally every day, you want to change your oil about 3,000 to 5,000 miles. But if you drive your car harder, then you want to change it even sooner. So whatever you're catching the oil with, you want to have it right underneath the drain plug. And you want to have it a little bit of head, not right underneath, because the oil is going to shoot out this way. So for my car, we're going to use this 19mm socket. So if you push in on it while you're turning it, the oil won't dribble out as bad. One of the advantages of changing the oil yourself is that you can let it drain all the way, whereas if you went to take your car in to a place that changed oil, they probably wouldn't let it drip all the way out. So now we're going to pull the filter off. So now we're going to let it drain for about 10 or 15 minutes. So another thing that you want to do is clean out your bolt thoroughly, and if you have compressed air, I would suggest using that on that as well. Another thing that you want to do is make sure you get a brand new copper washer. And for those of you who don't know, your copper washer is what goes over the plug. So now we're going to put the bolt back on, having the copper washer on it. And just do it enough so it's finger tight, and the rest of it you can do with a socket. Before you put your new oil filter on, you want to fill it with oil so you don't have oil starvation when you put it on. So now that the oil is on here, take this oil and rub it around the O-ring. So now I'm putting the oil filter back on. So once you have your drain plug and your filter back on, you want to take your funnel, get it in there, and then get the oil in there. So once you get the oil in there, you want to check your oil level by taking out your dipstick. And then make sure that the oil level is just above the normal height, and if it's not, keep topping off. For example, here we need to add about another half quart of oil. So now you want to start your car and then check your oil again after, because it will start to drain into the filter. So now you can see the oil is low again. So I topped it off again, and now the oil is where it should be. And so now we're going to put that cap back on. And that's how you change your oil.